Alright YouTube, welcome to my first video on this channel. Now, I've been seeing a lot of videos about this stuff on YouTube, who would win, whether it's DC versus Marvel, Ben 10 versus Superman versus Goku, and I started to think, why not make my own video, because I've been watching a few videos on Ben 10 versus Thanos. None of them are in English, so I'm going to go over it myself. So, obviously Ben 10's going to win. I don't want to just say, I'm going to throw some facts out there. For one, the Omnitrix or Ultimatrix, whichever Ben you want to compare it to, even the younger version, there is a failsafe in each Omnitrix or Ultimatrix, which will allow him to come back, as in the case where he did fight Vilgax, Chromastone was killed, it brought him back as Diamond Head. I forgot the other one, wow, I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, there is always the failsafe. And for one, there's a couple of different transformations I would like to name out too. I will name some feats about Thanos in a second. I don't think that Ben can beat Thanos with Humongousaur, but as I've seen, I think Vilgax is a little bit bigger than Thanos. I think maybe a little bit taller. I'm not sure on Vilgax's height. I really don't look into details like that. But with one punch, he turned Humongousaur back down to his small size and had him on the ground, Vilgax. So I'm thinking Thanos can easily knock the crap out of Humongousaur. Now, for Ultimates, I know Ultimates are kind of like a done thing, but I feel like Thanos could probably kick the crap out of a few different Ultimate aliens, such as Ultimate Humongousaur, by seeing how he is in the cartoons, the movie, the comic books, on how his durability works. So you got to cut some brute strain aliens out of it, like Wrath. I think Wrath will probably be pretty aggressive, but then again, will not succeed on what he's doing. And I'm sorry if this is the only image on screen. I'm not really used to editing videos like this, but yeah, Wrath is out. Forearms, you're definitely out. Humongousaur's out. The only few aliens I can actually put into this is Alien X, Way Big, or pretty much or Ultimate Way Big. Ultimate Way Big, I think, is overpowered. But in a way, I feel like Way Big couldn't kill him, just because I've been seeing some other theories on YouTube. Now, these are theories. When Doctor Strange in the movie looked through all 14 million different futures or different outcomes or whatever it was, people are saying, why doesn't he use the sling ring thing and cut off Thanos' arm? And there was a statement saying that Thanos' skin is invincible. I think it was from one of the creators at Marvel Studios or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I don't want to sound like an idiot, but that wouldn't have worked. I just feel like Way Big smashing him, like just pummeling him into the ground, I don't know if it would be enough. I feel like it would probably put him down, but then again, I feel like Way Big would have an easier time throwing him in the space where he could possibly suffocate. I don't know if Thanos needs to breathe. I know Thor doesn't need to breathe. I think Hulk can go a pretty long time without breathing, which is another thing. Yeah, Ultimate Way Big, I feel like he's not that much bigger than normal Way Big. Everyone says I've met people who say he's twice the size, but in reality, he's only a little bit bigger, such like how Humongousaur is a little bit bigger than Ultimate Humongousaur. Well, no, Humongousaur is smaller than Ultimate Humongousaur, if I said that wrong. But you know what I mean. I feel like it could have been, they could probably pummel Thanos into the ground. I mean, starvation killed this whole planet. Now, here's the thing with the starvation theory. Thanos' planet, in the comics, I think there were two different races of him. They were the ones that looked really good. I don't remember the names, and he turned out to be one of the ugly ones. So I don't know about that, guys. That's the one thing I'm kind of, I'm not that big of a Marvel person. I've been trying to learn. So, Alien X. If you don't know, Ben 10 now has control over Alien X, which is a celestial sapien, which is like god power, omnipotence, or whatever. So I do want to say this. Alien X is stronger than the Infinity Stones. And here's the reason. When the Big Bang formed, I'm going off of the movie right now of Infinity War, Doctor Strange showed it. When the Big Bang happened, 6 elemental stones, such as the Infinity Stones, were created in that universe. And what created the Big Bang in the Ben 10 universe? That would be the Celestial Sapiens. Or the Contamelia. I don't know. They change it up in Ben 10 all the time. The Contamelia are a alien race that would just go universe to universe, dropping some kind of bomb, and it would explode, and then a universe would be born. But the original theory was the Celestial Sapiens, Alien X, were creating it. And Ben does have control over Alien X right now. In the Omniverse version, I forgot how it happened. He talked to, Serena and Bellicus? Yeah, he talked to them about it, and therefore he got them to finally give him the key. So he has mastered Alien X, so I'm assuming if Thanos ever uses the Infinity Stones to kill Ben, like the snap of the fingers, I'm assuming the Omnitrix or Ultimatrix or whatever it is now will automatically dial in Alien X, like how it dialed in feedback when Ben went to the Big Bang. when I say went to the Big Bang, he was in a Contamelia ship, some kind of Chronosapien. I can't remember the species name. I don't remember the name of the guy. I think Mount Shrewd or something was his name. Ben 10 was able to absorb the energy of the Big Bang. So that's, I mean, imagine how much energy, especially with feedback, such a low-powered alien. I wouldn't say he's low-powered, but he's not as strong as Way Big or anything like that. He wouldn't stand in Thanos' way, but if Thanos were to deliver a blast of energy with the Infinity Stone's feedback, could return that and then dish it out on him. Yeah, I'm running out of stuff to say. I really didn't plan this video out, but you get the idea. So I'm assuming whatever scenario Ben's in, the Omnitrix or Ultimatrix will automatically set in the failsafe, and he will, of course, turn into whatever the situation acquires. Now, with the snap of the fingers, say for example, Ben was in that universe, I don't know if the Omnitrix would recognize that. It could possibly do and automatically dial in Alien X, I don't know, but yeah. So I'm gonna say this is kind of far-fetched right now. I'm not sure if this is like an accurate theory. I'm gonna say upgrade. The alien can upgrade pretty much anything. Now, there is the Ben 10 reboot that is currently out. There was Hexa acquired 2 gauntlets. They were able to raise mountains and then push them back in the ground. They were supposedly that powerful, and Ben and Gwen switched bodies, and she turned into Upgrade and kind of went to the gloves and made them explode. Now, I don't know if that would work with the Infinity Gauntlet. I guess you can kind of say it's machine. It's made to hold the power of it, but in reality, there's no wiring or anything. I mean, it is made of metal. I know it sounds stupid, but the upgrade theory, I don't know. You know, I'll keep that in there. I'll say upgrade Way Big, Ultimate Way Big, and Alien X are a few that can stop him. Maybe not. I'm gonna say maybe not the not upgrade, but I just have kind of a feeling it could work like that if the universe was kind of like, you know, made like that in the lime. Now, there are a few other aliens that probably could deal with Thanos, but I'm going to say, like, Jet Ray, Swampfire. I mean, Swampfire, he wouldn't be crushed to death because, you know, he could always come back. He's like a plant, you know. Goop would probably get his artificial gravity thing broken. A lot of the other aliens would not stand in any way. Most of the Ultimates probably get their ass kicked, such as Ultimate Swampfire, Ultimate Echo Echo, Ultimate Cannonbolts, Ultimate Big Chill. And yeah, so I guess we can move on to Thanos now instead of talking about all of Ben's feats and what he can turn into. Well, you know, there's one more I should say. Ben does have the power to scan alien DNA samples, whether they touch the watch or he scans them himself, or however it detects new DNA, which would be, it could just scan Thanos' DNA and turn him into one of that, so it'd probably be like a draw, 2 big titans. Because I think whatever, say there's a specific individual, Ben scans DNA of it, he turns into that one, or the best version of that species, I'm assuming. I've heard that somewhere before, I can't remember, so correct me if I'm wrong on that, but with Thanos', he has killed, we're going on to him now. In comic books and the movies, he's taken out a lot of, like, pretty strong guys. I think he's taken what it's called a God Blast from Odin in the comics, which is a very powerful move, and he was able to withstand that. That is already an impressive feat. He's been able to kick the crap out of Thor, the Hulk, and mind you, in the comics, there was one, I don't remember what issue it is or whatever, but Hulk was able to move two titanic, I think it's called, titanic plates back together. And for something like that, to kick the crap out of the Hulk, I mean, I know it's all different, like, genres or whatever, I don't know. I sound like an idiot right now, but I'm just theorizing, especially with Thanos' durability. He was able to withstand Iron Man's battering rams, like, in the movie. He wasn't able to withstand Stormbreaker, but that's not... I'm going to say it's not... The movie version is not the strongest Thanos, because in the comics, there's been way more things. Now, with the Infinity Stones, that is a major plus for him as well. I know I said I was going to explain him more, but I really don't know that much. He's very smart. He's very powerful, I guess. I don't know. Someone just leave a big, like, comment in the description. The Infinity Gauntlet is a very good tool for him. He does have control over time, souls, space, reality. He could morph reality, make Ben think the watch isn't there, like he did that with Gamora when she tried to kill him. He could just, like, distort space and just start moving around Ben like there was nothing. He could... I think you can suck people into the Soul Stone. I don't know, but it really depends. And I'm trying to make this where they're both at their full strength, where Ben has the ultimate... I'm trying to make it where Ben has the Ultimatrix in this scenario, where he can go ultimate if needed. But Thanos having the Infinity Gauntlet plus that, you know what I mean? It's kind of having both of them with their signature weapons. Reality would be very effective probably against him. Seeing in the reboot of Ben 10, he went to some dream world with Hex and the watch broke off. It was just, you know, a mind trick, but still I don't really think that would work. He does seem to be able to come over that stuff. I should have done more research before I made this video. I'm so sorry about this, guys, but all I could say is Thanos is a tank and he can really take a lot of hits from pretty much anything. And there's only pretty much 3 aliens that can in reality stop him, which is Way Big, Ultimate Way Big, or Alien X. And if anyone has comments, you know, he has the good durability, he has the smarts, he has all the Infinity Stones. I mean, you know, there's nothing really, like, most heroes can do. Like, I know he'll kick the crap out of Superman. I think that's been proven already. I don't think he can kick the crap out of Darkrai, though, without the Infinity Gauntlet. And depending on what universe they're fighting in, the Infinity Gauntlet only works in his own universe, not Ben 10's universe, so Ben would have to go to their universe. And the Omnitrix or Ultimatrix does work like cross-dimension. I think they removed the Primus from the reality of the Ben 10 show, the big planet of DNA, but the Omnitrix or Ultimatrix doesn't really need to be like in the same dimension for it to work, so, you know, it's something. I'm going to end the video here, guys. It's 11 minutes and almost 30 seconds. And, yeah, I'm hoping you guys can give me some good feedback on this. I just want, you know, I want some advice for this. You know, I mean, it's my first video on this kind of topic. I know Ben 10 more because I kind of grew up with that. I think it came out in 2006 or 2008. I don't remember now. Oh, man, I feel like an idiot. I am going to make a video on Vilgax versus Thanos because that would be pretty interesting. And the Vilgax, depending on which version, Vilgax could theoretically win, but I'll make another video on that, guys. So, like, subscribe, and enjoy. I'll see you guys later, and bye.